now to educate us about how to gain good personal branding. We are now connected live with Talent Search Recruitment CEO and founder Rachna Chellaram. As a little background information, Talent Search Recruitment is an executive search agency specializing in recruitment and headhunting services. Good afternoon, Ms. Rachna.
Very good afternoon to you.
Actually, we have lots of questions in our head at the moment. It's actually regarding your field of expertise. But could you tell us the most effective way to get our profile noticed by a future employer? Does the profile photo matter? Should we take a profile picture in the studio setting? Or would a vacation photo be enough to just selfie, something like that?
Yeah, be natural.
Be natural.
Yeah, it's good to be natural. We have always heard this quote, don't judge the book by its cover.
Yeah.
But it doesn't happen so. It doesn't happen so. I mean, your profile picture really attracts your future employer. So I always recommend, I have come across CVs wherein, they have put pictures which were taken 20 years back.
20 years back.
Usually, oh, it's true. I mean, when you are 18, 20 years, you have put a picture. Your experience kept growing. You have put on more companies you have worked in, but your profile picture did not change. And it didn't happen so. So, yes, you should have a profile picture. And now, more than CVs, is the LinkedIn profiles which our employers or recruiters are looking at.
Right.
So it's very important. If you notice, LinkedIn profiles with pictures have 21 times more viewers than the ones without pictures. So you do have a good profile picture, but definitely not with your pet picnic in Bali. It should be your proper picture. You see, we are in business, so let's talk about business and be what you are.
Does it apply to any, does it apply to across field of businesses? Let's say if, your creative businesses and finance and bankers, investment, something like that.
Definitely.
Does it have any certain standard, like you have to be on like white background or a black background or something like that?
No. You don't have to go to a photo studio. We are not taking a passport size picture. We want to see you. We want to see your personality, a nice smiling picture. That's about it.
Yeah, but don't put filters in that as well. Okay, so that's faking.
So that's faking. Yes, you can't fake it to make it. Because when actually the interviewer sees you, he should connect with you with what he saw you on a profile picture.
Yeah. So next, what do you need to put on your CV? Usually you look at CV, as you said. What are recruiters trying to see on the CV? Because I know some people still put where they went to junior high school or where they went to kindergarten.
I did that back in the days. Guilty as charged.
What should we put in the CV?
Depends. I mean, are you a fresher? If you're a fresher, you're a fresh graduate, you don't have much to put on your CV. So possibly you can put what are the achievements you did while in university, which the recruiter doesn't want to know your hobbies. Actually, gone are the times when you want to know what is their hobbies, what is their interest. We are not interested. We would like to know, if you are a fresher, please put about your universities, the markings, the grades that you have got, and you have participated in any group activities. Because for freshers, we look for people who have worked in group activities, so we know they will be able to work in a team.
Also other communities that they can probably contribute to.
For example, by
doing... Yes, it could be many other things.
Including, for example, doing the volunteering activities. That's one of the keywords, maybe.
That could be one of them. Yes.
Right. So our next question is, what is the success rate of securing a job from talent search recruitment?
It could be related to the position actually we are speaking to, or the industry. Like you were just saying, when it comes to tech, the demand has increased, but but at the same time, the closing rate is a bit lower. A bit common positions could have a very higher closings. So we cannot say a specific number for. I would go in by the positions or the industry rather than overall. You know. But it could be about 60% I can say to the CVs we get. We try to a good CV, which we screen it. Not all the CVs which come in.
So yeah, also we were talking about personal branding. What should one put in the CV to make a good personal branding, despite of the person and stuff like that, and also despite of the form of CV that could be vary from one to another. But the core problem is what kind of personal branding that we can put on the CV.
Now when we're talking about personal branding in this age, it's not only CVs, it's also your LinkedIn profile. So I think CV and LinkedIn profile both are equally important. So let's not only focus on the CV. If you see today, the recruiters or the employers are searching for candidates on LinkedIn.
I see.
Right? So it's your LinkedIn branding. And when we talk about social branding, it is about your branding, your personal branding. It's about what you're doing in social media.
That leads to my next question. That leads to my next question. Would Instagram be significant, or Instagram, Facebook, and stuff like that? Would it be significant to secure a job in a company? Talking about social media currency, Rachna.
Yes, it would be. And also it could, when we are screening the candidates, now one of the checking we do is social media background checks.
Wow.
So I know, some of you may say, it's Instagram is about my private life, Facebook is about my private life. But the fact is, in today's world, everything is open. So we are talking about social media, we are talking about earlier the brands were related to products. Now it's personal products, personal branding as well. So you are out in the market. So whatever you post on social media, it would be seen. So
Think twice.
I mean, you can have family pictures, you can have everything.
Be mindful what you post.
Yes.
All right.
Maybe today you may not think. 10 years down the line, you would repent. What did you post?
Yeah, that is actually true. But okay, if I put myself as a fresh graduate with little to no experience to connect or connection, who should they connect with on your platform? And what about connections itself? What do connections affect our personal branding?
Yes, it does in today's world. Yes, connections do affect your personal branding. The kind of people you're connecting with, the kind of people, who are your connections? You see, I'm sure we all know the better the connections, the better the personal branding, and it lands you into a better job for sure.
Yes.
When you know the
When it
insiders,
comes
you can go up better.
Yes, definitely. yes, that's the truth. I think. And when it comes to talent search, we have our on talentsearch.co.it. We have our telephone numbers. You can always connect with us. You can. We have an email ID. You can send your CVs. We have a team who screens through each and every CV. We also have a form which you can fill and send us your request. What would you like, and we will connect with you.
Wow, if somebody from C Today connects you, Rachna, then we'll know what they're going to work.
Yes, so
Sure.
it's become more interesting, our conversation talking about personal branding and career. We know that we don't want only talk about for the fresh graduate, it's also applied for us right now, because as long as we have making our career, we should maintain our LinkedIn profile and everything. So for example, for us, what do you think? How do you expand more connection in the working world? And maybe you can add more information according to you, how should we maintain our career with our presence in the digital, not just for the fresh graduate?
So those who already are in the market, 5 to 10 years in the market, or they're there out there, they need to be more visible either on the LinkedIn or on the CV. So definitely you can increase your networking. Networking plays a very major role in today's world. You should attend webinars, seminars,
Yes.
go out and meet people. I know now because of pandemic, we are not able to interact, but there are so many online platforms which have opened wherein we can interact with people. And you know what kind of people you want to interact with, and help each other grow up together.
That's the
All right.
key.
And when it comes to your CV, I think you can put in more essential details about what you have worked so far. Summarize it on the top. And if you have any achievements done, do put it. If you're a salesperson, put in what targets were there to achieve and you achieved it, or how did the company benefit from you.
That should be one subject
that
in
could
university for 101 job seeking.
One job seeking. And also,
For the intermediate, not for the just beginner.
This
Yeah,
is on the beginner,
intermediate.
on the intermediate. Also, Rachna, it's
Yes.
interesting that you mentioned about pandemic. Now, since the pandemic, how is the trend of job seeking have shifted? And also, how do employers right now are actually bringing their mind into job seeking when it comes to pandemic? Is it shifting towards the people working from home, or people working digitally, or now job seekers are actually turned into employers because they establish new digital company or whatsoever, something like that? Can you enlighten us on that?
Yes. So you're talking about the employees, from the employees' point of view, or the employee?
Both.
Both. See, employees, yes, in the last year, we have seen a lot of work from home going in, but I think people are coming back because employers as well as employees do feel that working from office is important. I mean, most of them are coming back. I always say, like when you want to go for clubbing, you need to go to a club. So when you're going to
Agree. If you put it that way, I do agree.
A very good
100%.
example for that.
Yeah. Well, this is not
So
club.
if you want to work, you should come to office.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And
All
also
right.
from the employer's side, do they find digital work is much more beneficial, as so they don't have to rent any place for office?
Yes, for some industries it's working out. It's working out fine that we are working from home. Since there have a lot of changes happen, but it doesn't happen with all the industries. I mean, it can happen in some e-commerce and digital marketing companies, or tech possibly. But when you see mining sector, manufacturing, construction, all these sectors want you to be there.
All right.
I
Well, I don't know, but I feel like in the next couple of years, maybe people are going to look for some work outside the country, because many countries are also needing a lot of workforce because they lost a lot of people.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
right.
All right,
Yes,
Rachna,
yes,
before you go, we would like to ask you to play a little game. We call this or that. So you just got to choose, okay? All right, are you ready?
Okay. I'm ready for it.
Okay, first, work from home or work from office?
I think I gave you my reply earlier.
Office, clubs, all right. Second, share a
And when you
post.
come to office, you're meeting with people. So
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
fun, it's
That's
fun.
right. That's right.
That's the minus of that. All right, second, share a post or make a questionnaire.
Share a post.
Share a post. Next, a really good CV or a well-put LinkedIn profile.
Now it's well put LinkedIn profile for
All
sure.
right, LinkedIn it is.
I mean, you can also a CV, but LinkedIn profile, yes.
Okay, note that. Next, find a new job or find a new connection.
A good, not a new connection, but a good new connection can get you a good job.
All right.
Ah, so that's actually the system, the scheme.
Yeah,
So you
it's
find a good connection, so you get a
good job. That's right. And last but
I'm
not
sure,
least,
I'm sure. Yeah.
connect with a CEO or a LinkedIn influencer.
Definitely a CEO, because they're going to pay you the salary.
That is right. That is correct. So certainly, most of the answers I do agree with,
You agree, especially about the clubs.
especially about the clubs.
Thank you so much, Rachna, for joining us on the 3-Hour News Show. We now have our tool belts ready, especially for yeah, for people who would like to enlighten themselves regarding their work, their jobs, and all that. But thank you. Stay healthy.
Thank you
Rachna.
for having me. You too. Good luck to you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, personal branding is the way a person shows and promotes his or her self-image as an individual. Therefore, someone needs to build a personal brand to help his or her career journey. Because personal branding may lead you to better jobs, clients, and even start a business. The following are some tips for you to build your personal brand.